Hi, I'm Henry Matus. Welcome back. This is my Fender American Standard Stratocaster, made in Corona, California. It says so right there, the back of the body. The Fender Stratocaster came out, or I should say was invented maybe in 1954. And Leo Fender was the man that owned Fender, but he had help. Designing this guitar and building this guitar, he had help from Freddie Tavares and George Fullerton. You don't hear those names all the time, but it was Leo Fender, Freddie Tavares, and George Fullerton that basically designed and invented the Fender Stratocaster in 1954. These guitars are great. It's got the 3 single coil pickups. The different sounds. It also has this called a tremolo. Some people call it a whammy bar. You get your dive bombs, Eddie Van Halen style. The body is made usually of ash or alder wood. There have been different variations where they use mahogany and things like that, poplar, but most of them are ash or alder. And then you have a maple neck. The maple neck, this is maple. The fretboard, also known as the fingerboard, this one is rosewood. Some are just maple, but I prefer rosewood. I just like the way it feels for some reason. It feels good to me. And what else can I tell you about this guitar? It has a bolt-on neck, not a set neck like a Gibson Les Paul. This is a bolt-on neck. You can take it off and put a different neck on it, or work on the neck, design it, fix it up a little bit, whatever you want to do, customize it. I don't recommend that, but whatever. I like to keep my guitars original the way I bought them. Great guitar. You've got some of the best guitarists in the whole world ever used to play Strats. Jimi Hendrix, of course, played a Strat. David Gilmour, Jeff Beck had his own model. Eric Clapton, Buddy Holly played a Fender Strat. These are great guitars. They're probably the most popular guitar for rock and roll ever. And maybe it goes neck and neck with a Gibson Les Paul. But those would be the 2 main guitars. If you could only have 2 guitars, I would recommend get a Fender Strat and get a Gibson Les Paul. But these are a lot less expensive. The Fender Strats are a lot less expensive. A Gibson Les Paul is probably 3 times, almost 3 times as much as a Fender Stratocaster. So Jimi Hendrix used to play a standard Stratocaster. He was left-handed, so it looked weird. I forget exactly what they call it. He customized his, I believe, so that he could play it. But then they started making a Jimi Hendrix model, which was white. And this is not a Jimi Hendrix model, but it is a standard Stratocaster. The reason I'm bringing that up is Jimi made the Stratocaster a very, very popular guitar. He was awesome. He revolutionized electric guitar playing. So I'm wearing authentic Jimi Hendrix style shirt. This shirt was made by the guy that would design some of those these longer cuffed shirts for Jimi Hendrix. I have another one. I have a butterfly one too. This has got little flowers on it. Anyway, I love this shirt. It is authentically made by the Jimi Hendrix Experience Clothing Company, something like that. I'm going to turn around so you can see the embroidery on it. Let me move my hair. Okay, I hope you like this show. Thanks for watching. Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Henry Matus. This here is a Fender HH Strat. It has 2 humbuckers. Humbucker here, humbucker here. Of course, position switch. Body on this guitar is ash or alder. This particular one, I don't know exactly. But they were made of ash or alder wood. Again, it's a Stratocaster, but it's an HH Stratocaster. Doesn't have the 3 single coils. It has 2 humbuckers. Bolt-on neck, maple neck, bolt-on. This one has a rosewood fretboard. I love that. This one's also made in Corona, California. This is an American Strat, American HH Strat. Has the tremolo. What else? Did I forget anything about the guitar? Not really. It's just another variation of a Stratocaster. It's really cool. I really like this. The color, chrome blue, I think they called it, something like that. I believe it was chrome blue. Anyway, yeah, bolt-on neck like a standard Strat. And thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Henry Matus. Welcome back to my channel. This is also a Fender Stratocaster. It's not a standard Stratocaster. It's a little bit different. It has humbucker, then a single coil, and then humbucker again. So it's called an HSH Stratocaster. I don't know when they started making these, but when I saw one, I had to have it. I just like different guitars. You know me, I love guitars, so that's why I bought it. Same thing, only this one, okay, we're going to have a maple neck on it, but for some reason, rosewood was hard to get, or I heard the FBI confiscated a bunch of rosewood, illegal rosewood that was being brought in from South America. Some crazy stuff like that, I don't know. So they started making what this is called Palfero, the wood. So that's what this fretboard is. So we have a maple neck with Palfero. It's not as dark as rosewood, but it looks nice. Feels good on the fingers. The body, this one is made of ash. They also made them of alder. It's really got a nice finish here, sunburst finish. Again, it's called an HSH humbucker, single coil humbucker, HSH Stratocaster. Tremolo, also known as a whammy bar. I don't know any particular artists that actually prefer this one. I don't know if they made any artist models like Jeff Beck or anything like that. But it is a cool guitar. It's nice to have a variety. I like the guitar. Again, Fender HSH Stratocaster. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Henry Matus. Welcome back to my channel. I'm talking about my Fender guitars today. This is a Rollin' Ready Stratocaster. Rollin' Ready Stratocaster. What is that? What's a Rollin' Ready Stratocaster? It's got it's a Fender Stratocaster, but it's got built-in electronics. It has a pickup, a built-in pickup here with electronics to play keyboard guitar synthesizers. So I used to use this a lot when I had my band 24/7, and we used to play at Sam's Town, and we used to play all over Las Vegas. But the cool thing about it is you can play the guitar and you can play guitar synthesizers, which sounds like a keyboard, and you can play them separately or together at the same time. So I'm going to give you an example. So a perfect song that I would do that on was Summer of '69 by Bryan Adams. So I'll just get to the pre-chorus when that part kicks in. So we go to a B minor, and I'm just playing the guitar, right? Because in the intro it's so it's just guitar. All right. So when we get to this part, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use my MIDI step pedals. So we're going to do I'm going to use the GR33. So that kicks in that part. So you're going to hear it. Now, let me give you a better demonstration really quick. So we're going with just the guitar here. And then now I'm going to eliminate the guitar and just play the keyboard right here. Okay. And then I have these MIDI steps. So now I'm going to play with the guitar. So now we're going to have all the instruments going. Okay, but you don't want to do that throughout the whole song. You just don't want this big wall of sound. You don't want to have instruments where they're not needed. So the song is arranged in a manner for a reason. It's arranged that way. So again, so you get to this part. I'm going to press the hold button on the MIDI pedal. So we got standing on your mama's porch. You told me that you'd wait forever. Oh, and when you held my hand, I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. shut off that and shut off this. So you got to be quick with your feet to do it. But that's what the Roland Ready Stratocaster does. And you can change the sound. So there's another song that we used to play because we also had a female vocalist in the band. So we do some Sheryl Crow. So it was a favorite mistake. My favorite mistake. And then she'd start singing and go to the A, to the B minor, A, and then when we hit the C, the organ's going to kick in. And then out, and then back to the B minor. So that's what the Roland Ready Stratocaster does. And of course, if you're going to take a guitar solo, you're going to want to turn off your other devices. That's what the volume pedals are for. And so let's say we have the organ sound. And then we're going to go into a guitar solo. So I'm going to want to turn off my organ sound so I can go ahead and start doing. And when the solo's over, we're going to need that organ again. So we're going to do this. Step back on the So it's really cool. It was really fun to do. It's a lot of work. But it's great because it eliminates having to have a keyboard player if it's a small stage or the venue doesn't pay a lot of money. Now, me in particular, I like having a keyboard player so then I don't have to do this stuff. But there was a time, and keyboard players are hard to find sometimes as well. They're busy doing weddings, or they have a solo gig somewhere. They're the lounge pianist at this other casino or whatever. It's really hard to have a band. You know, it's hard to have 4 or 5 people cooperating and having the same schedules. So it's good to have these devices. Anyway, thanks a lot. This one is a Mexican Stratocaster, which is also known these days as a standard Stratocaster. Fender has a factory in Mexico where they're making their standard guitars. They also have Corona, California, where they make the American ones, which I have a couple of, but we'll talk about those later. I'll show those to you later. This is just a standard Stratocaster made in Mexico. I love the color, and this is weird, right? Okay, so it's just a regular guitar. It doesn't have any special electronics. I added this, so it's a guitar. So we got, it's a regular Strat. Okay, I added, this is called the GK pickup. And this controls this Roland GR33 device. So we talked about it's sitting right here. My Roland Ready Stratocaster, that one has the electronics built in. So you can buy this GK pickup and put it on any guitar, and you can play the Roland GR33 guitar synthesizer. You don't have to have a Roland Ready Strat, but it's great to have one. And then this is my backup just in case. I have this one as well where I installed the pickup. So here's an example. I'm going to play the organ sound and the guitar at the same time. Now I'll just play it. This is just the organ sound. What's the benefit of that? Like I said before, if you don't have a keyboard player in your band, and you do it this way, what's the Journey song where they? So the organ doesn't kick in until the chorus. Turn it up a little bit. Any way you want it. Right? So that's the chorus. So when the chorus kicks in, we want that organ sound. The rhythm guitar just plays the chord, so the lead guitar would play the riff, so it would sound more like this. And there you have it. That's just a regular Stratocaster, but I have a GR33 on it. Thank you.